Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back to the May I Scraplift You video hub. This is a hub put together by Crystal over at Pineapple Papers. I will have her link down in my description box. You can check out her channel and find links to everyone participating in the hub today. Here is the layout I'm going to be scraplifting today by the lovely Erika over at California Lucky. I will go ahead and link Erika's Instagram account as well as her YouTube channel in my description box. I will also go ahead and list everything that I use on my layout today in the description box as well. So on Erika's layout, you can see on the top left corner of the screen, she has two photos on her layout. I am using this Snapchat filter photo of myself and my grandson. I split it in half there. It's the same image, but using the filter, it gave me two colored photos and two black and white. And you can see I went ahead and cut those apart into two strips. I also went ahead and tore that really lovely floral paper there. I tore it towards me as I did with the other two as well because I wanted to see the white edge on those pattern papers. I'm placing it on that white cardstock that will be my background. And here I'm going to go ahead and add a bit of mixed media like Erika did on her layout. Now I am doing the smushing technique, which is foolproof. You cannot mess this up at all. You basically use your ink pad, whichever ink pad you want to use. Today I am using the Distress Oxide ink pad in Black Soot. You press it against your packaging there, add a bit of water to loosen it up. I'm just using water. I squeezed out some water from my water brush there and just press it against your background. I did not add any gesso to my white cardstock and I had no warping at all. And this would be American Crafts cardstock that I'm using right now. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in some stenciling. I'm using a Vicki Boutin stencil here. And I'm using the Black Soot Distress Oxide ink once again. That's the same one I used for the smushing technique before. And you can see there's a circle design there, but I'm not filling in the entire circle, just parts of it, and adding it to several areas really close to the mixed media portion of this background. Now for my photos, I matted my photos on some white cardstock, and you can see this background is going to be pretty busy, so I will go ahead and add some black cardstock behind it as well, just to help it pop against that busy background, make them stand out and not get lost. Here I am adding in the detail that Erika added on her layout, except hers is way cooler because she did some stitching. I am just using a Posca Paint Pen in black and adding a border around that floral paper. I went ahead and adhered my pattern papers to the background, and now I'm just trimming up my photos after adding on that black cardstock. Now adding my photos on to my background, I used some foam adhesive behind the one that's on the left and just left the one on the right flat on the background. And I'm adding in my title right now using some puffy word stickers from Vicki Boutin. It just says happy memories, and where I'm adding it there below the photos, I will move it up later on in this process. Now once I have my title all done, I move on to embellishing. Now this layout is really busy already, so I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm using some of these word phrases there from that sticker sheet, and I'm pulling in some from the Kaiser Craft ephemera pieces here as well. And then I'll also pull in some from a Vicki Boutin collection. These are so colorful as well, so I'm trying just to pull in a few that I think goes really well with my background. Now I added that one in on the right. It says Simple Pleasures. I think it needed some white on the left side of my page, so that definitely brought in some white on that large ephemera piece. I'm also pulling in some more word phrases. Now I'm just placing them on the background, making sure I like how they look, and then I'll go in with my adhesive to adhere them all. So you can see I moved my title up, and I want to add these 2 stickers to my layout, and I want to add them in 3 different places. So I'm going to use the larger one on the right side, and the smaller one on the left, but I will go ahead and cut it in half and be able to use it in 2 different areas on the left side. The one on the right is not going to stay there. I will go ahead and add in some foam adhesive behind it, so it's lifted off the page, adding some more dimension to the layout. And I will place it a little bit closer to my title. I am really liking how this layout is coming along. I had so much fun putting this one together. So now I pulled out my ephemera pack from Felicity Jane. I have a little pack with a bunch of leftover labels and hearts and other pieces in different colors, but I pulled out mostly the black and white and some gold pieces as well. So you can see I'm just layering them up behind my embellishment clusters there and behind my photos. And I am cutting some of those labels apart to use them in 2 different places instead of just one, because you're not really going to see the part that's going to be tucked in behind that photo. So I just cut it apart, use it in a second place. I'm just layering the black and white with the gold, making sure I have a bit of each in each cluster. And then I'll go back once I have them laid out how I want them to be. I'll go back and adhere them all. Now I do have some rubber pieces there as well from the Felicity Jane pack. Some of those hearts are rubber pieces, and using my art glitter glue, it will definitely keep those pieces in place. So don't forget, check out my description box for links to everyone participating, and take a look at Erika's Instagram, her YouTube channel. Check out her layouts, get some inspiration. She does really lovely work, and I am really enjoying this video hop series throughout this month. Now, Crystal actually does a layout every day in May, so be sure you subscribe to her and everyone else participating in this video hop throughout the month of May. Here I am adding in some more splatters using the black soot. Once again, just pressing it into my plastic packaging there and using some water to loosen it up and add those splatters. And here's a close-up look at my completed layout. I hope you guys enjoyed the process today. I hope it inspired you to maybe add some really easy mixed media to your next layout. I want to thank you all for watching, and until my next video, bye.